So on that script is an outbound sales script too, which is powerful if you're going through inactives or Shark Tank. Shark Tank, I've noticed, is a little bit different now because I think the most recent one that they have is like 2016. It's not to say there's no deals in there, there's still deals in there. But if you adopt the techniques that Mo was going over in the training of creating buckets, maybe you got a bucket strictly of Shark Tank, right? Inside of your CRM or your group, I mean. But inactives is probably where you're gonna find the lowest hanging fruit. From the email that I sent of the names of the agents that take high amount of prospects but are not converting, those are typically the ones who are either turning and burning the deals, so they're inactivating anything that they can't do a rate and term refinance for, right? So I'd go into inactives and I'd prioritize the LO name to look specifically for them. And then I'd pick out lending tree leads, all lending tree leads, and then hit them up with that script. And the script's a little bit different. It has nothing to do with like, hey, my name's Daniel with New American Funding. I just want to see if you're in the market. It sounds nothing like that. If anything, what it sounds like is, hey, we forgot to send out this report. I know that you talked to us a while back, but it looks like you never got this cool report. This new report we actually just rolled out this year, and I want to make sure you get your hands on it. So I'm going to go ahead and email it to the Gmail account we have on file. It's actually going to be on its way. Okay, yeah, go ahead and send it, Jay. Okay, well, I got you on the phone. Let me go ahead and confirm. Apparently, when you had talked to us, you did an online inquiry with Lending Tree, right? Okay, let me confirm because there's a couple buttons that I could push to where it's actually tailored for you. Now, the upside for that, Jay, is that it's going to be worth your time in reviewing, but be a little bit more accurate than just generic information. Does that make sense? So what was the intent of the inquiry? Was it to get cash out? Because there's no friction there. The way you're opening up is like, okay, well, he's just sending me a report. He's just tailoring it. Little did he know we're actually starting the process over again, right? So in finding out that like, oh, you know what, I just wanted the lowest rate, but you guys can beat this one offer. Okay, well, who did you go with, right? It's like, you know what, I didn't end up going with anybody. And then the market went up. Got it. So let me ask you, the reason why you wanted a lower rate was to create savings, right? What was the plans with the savings? Oh, I was going to take the savings and pay off my credit card debt. Got it. How much in credit card debt do you owe? I owe about 40 grand. How much are you sending? About 1,000. Minimum, or is that above and beyond? You see how that goes? Because if that loan officer inactivated the file because they also went straight into pricing in the very beginning of the conversation, then they're inactivating because they just simply didn't drive the conversation correctly. And so that's money sitting inside those inactives. So all you're doing is just covertly extracting that information.